this is it. Welcome back, everybody. Good afternoon. Here we are out for a good afternoon drive with the McLaren 600LT. Now, this video is going to be pretty interesting because for the past couple days now, I've been going dealership to dealership, just trying to find out what local dealerships are asking for the new Z06, and it's honestly been crazy. $50,000 over, $70,000 over, absolutely everywhere. So I want to find out honestly how this compares with the market of even the exotics out there. And now I'm told that an AMG GT Black Series has arrived at the local AMG dealership, and I haven't really seen one yet in person. So let's roll up in style with the 600LT, right? Alrighty, this is it. We've made it. What do you think of it? It's just insane, right? And looking at it up close in person, it's like the orange is just unreal. I absolutely love the finish on that orange. I think it's called like solar beam orange, something along those lines. That's what I was told. But the car looked pretty epic. It reminds me a lot of like the Dodge Viper ACR, because if you look at it, it's the same formula, right? Front mid-engine. It's not quite a full front engine car like a Mustang. It's a front mid-engine vehicle, similar to the previous C7, so you know for a fact you have crazy grip on the front end. And that car actually currently has, I think, the production lap record at the Nürburgring, right? Or did a 6:44, something like that, a little bit faster than the SVJ. MSRP though, $340,000. But there's a catch. The catch is $300,000 over sticker. And as you can see, I'm pretty crazy. Could you imagine paying $300,000 over sticker for a brand new car? That is literally almost 100% of the value of the car over sticker. That is like buying a let's say $100,000 GT500, then paying $100,000 over sticker. That is like buying 2 GT500s for the price of 1 GT500. You can buy 5 C8 Corvettes for its MSRP of $60,000 and get an AMG Black Series for MSRP for the price of that 1 AMG Black Series. So here's the deal. Going to tons of Chevrolet dealerships, I mean, the prices they're saying are just insane. So $50K over sticker for that one way up north next to the coast above LA. Also, if you saw in the previous video, dealerships are just raffling them off. The winner gets to pay the markup. But anyways, though, what's crazy is that even one dealership told me that they have no control over the price of the car. So whatever price you see on the MSRP on like the build price website, that is not actually the real price of the car. That is all to be determined after the fact. Very good way to sugarcoat a markup, if you ask me. Very, very interesting how that's done, which is just so funny. But this is what people are experiencing here in California. You call so many dealers, and the prices are just insane. 14 people on their list. They want $25,000 over sticker. So you know what? Let's head over to the next one. Alrighty then, guys, just left the next dealership. Pretty interesting. The Z06 will probably be between $30,000 to $50,000 over sticker. It made me wonder. It's like, if this car is going to have a $50K markup for the majority of people buying them in California, what can you buy for $50K over? Well, if you max out a Z06 and let's say it costs $130,000, $140 grand plus $50K, $60K over, then even tax on that, you're essentially buying a Lamborghini Huracan. You're buying a McLaren. Literally, you can buy the Italian and British supercars, even the German supercars. And it made me wonder. It's like, well, let me just stop by the Ferrari dealership and see what they're doing. Are they marking up their cars? And guess what? I can get a Ferrari, a 296 GTB, the 800 plus horsepower Ferrari, the all-new hybrid that's got their all-new V6, but it weighs significantly less than the V8 motor, the V6, and it's got, electric motors, it's got electric batteries, and the thing is almost as fast as the SF90. It's faster around the racetrack than the 488 Pista, which means it's as fast as probably a 765 LT. Not just that, they shortened the wheelbase for the new 296 GTB, and it's going to be similar to like a Cayman of that of mine. It's going to be much more playful having the shorter wheelbase. So it's like, you can get that car, which you know for a fact you can sell a new Ferrari right now for over sticker on the used marketplace for MSRP from a dealership. So it makes me wonder, it's like, well, if you can just buy a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, I wonder why the Chevy dealerships are doing this. It's crazy how the audience base changes, right, between an exotic and then an American car, because all the American performance cars are going for crazy money, aren't they? You can't buy a new GT 500 in California right now because they're 20K, 30K over. This dealership over here is like, I think 50K over. Don't quote me on that, but it's just insane, the prices, even for like Hellcats. They're still being sold for over sticker here, which is absurd if you ask me. It's just like, what the heck? These cars have been out for like 5-6 years. Alrighty, the sun is going down. Let me go hop in the car and start wrapping everything up. Here's what I'm trying to say is this. The markups are absolutely insane right now. So please be careful when it comes to trying to find an allocation for a new Z06. Make sure to look around and don't get stuck with one dealership. Basically, if you do want to get a new Z06 and you are in the market, the best thing I think you can do right now is to call dealerships outside of California. Try to find a dealership in like Kentucky or elsewhere and see if they're giving you better prices. Because when I was trying to find a 2020 GT 500, that was how I was able to secure a car. Because over here in California, it was the same thing. And it's always going to be like this, I think, with every new model coming out. The dealerships know they get to take advantage of you. And it's interesting how there's no like restrictions from manufacturers, because you never see a Chick-fil-A that's in the middle of nowhere charge 100% over sticker with market adjustment for their food because of their geographic location, I guess you can say. So that is what makes it unique. People will say it's supply and demand. It probably is supply and demand. It is, but being the buyer, it is our responsibility to find the best deal possible. So I am trying to relay to you what I think you should do based on my experience in the past of trying to get these new performance cars. And Dodge is a crazy markups. Again, call dealerships across the country. Don't feel like you're stuck at your local Chevy dealer because they're in your city and they work on your cars for service. Ignore that. It's your job to find the best deal possible. You got this. It's going to be insane. It's going to sound maybe even better than a 458. I don't know. I briefly started it up, but that was about it. I'm super thankful to have had the chance to interview the main engineers. If you haven't seen that video, make sure to check it out. But also to all of you who have commented, I'm saying, awesome job on that video. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for all your support. And yes, I did get the information on how to order the new 296 GTB. So if we're open to it, maybe. Anyways, thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out. Also, subscribe for much more great content coming out your way. I'll see all of you in the next episode.